everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we explore a profound and timeless concept from the ancient scripture, the difference between Paramātma and Jīvātma. Paramatma is the universal self, the infinite, all-pervading consciousness that exists in every corner of the universe. Jivatma, on the other hand, is the individual soul, the living, conscious spark within each one of the us. Just like a single wave belongs to the vast ocean, the Jivatma belongs to the Paramatma. They are connected, similar in essence, yet different in their state. One is limited by body and mind, while the other is limitless, eternal, and free. In today's session, we will simplify this deep spiritual truth with examples from daily life and classical texts. So stay tuned and let's dive into the journey from the individual self to supreme self. So basically the Atma is of two types. One is the Paramatma and second is the Jivatma. Among them, Ishwar God is the Paramatma, one only, while Jivatma, individual souls, is different in each body, all pervading, Vibhu and eternal, that is the Nitya. It means that Paramatma, the supreme soul, is one without a second, the supreme soul, who is omniscient, omnipotent, and independent. Jivatma exists in each individual body and they are many, yet each eternal and conscious. The Jivatma is a reflection or part of the consciousness of the Supreme, but bound by ignorance, that is avidya and karma. So there is a duality between the Supreme Soul and the individual soul, but also dependence as the Jivatma cannot exist or act independently of Paramatma. Basically, the soul is not many when its distinguishing features are not perceived. When the differentiating features are unperceived, multiplicity cannot be attributed to it. That is the Paramatma. So the distinction of Purush, Atma or soul arises due to the connection of soul with the body and particular experiences, that is the Vedana. So where sensation or experience occur, there arise individuality, that is the Jivatma. So it means that Charak clarifies that essentially the soul is one universal consciousness, but diversity is experienced due to the association with the body, sense, and mind. Without the body and mind, the distinction between one soul and another soul is not perceivable. The individuality is functional, not absolute. It arises from embodiment and sensory experience. There is a subtle reconciliation of unity and multiplicity. The one consciousness appears as many because of its connection with various bodies. Ego, the fruits of action, rebirth, and memory. All these occur because of the existence of a cause in the beings, which persist even between two bodies. The Paramatma has no origin, being eternal, but the individual soul, Jivatma, called as a Rasi Purush, one form of the Jivatma, is born of delusion, desire, aversion, and action. It means that The Paramatma is uncaused and eternal, the source of all, but not produced by anything. The Jīvātma, on the other hand, is bound by ignorance, moha or avidya, desire, ichcha, aversion, dvesh, and karma, that is action. Because of these impurities, the Jīvātma undergoes transmigration and carries memory and ego across lifetime. Thus, Paramatma is the pure, independent consciousness, while Jivatma is the same consciousness reflected through ignorance and individuality. In the body, there is another, the Supreme Person, the Paramatma, who is the witness, Updrashta, permitter, Anumanta, supporter, Bharta, enjoyer, Bhokta, and great Lord, that is the Maheshwar. It means that in every living body alongside the Jivatma, there reside the Paramatma. Updrashta, the silent witness of all action. Anumanta, the one who allows action to occur. Bharta, sustainer of both body and soul. Bhokta, the enjoyer of devotion and righteousness. Maheshwar, the supreme controller. This verse directly states that while the Jivatma acts and experiences, the Paramatma oversees and enables. They are distinct yet intimately related, like the sun reflecting in many waters, shining through all but remaining one. Summary of all this description that we have explained. So, the relation between the Paramatma and the Jivatma we see on the basis of different aspects. The first aspect is in relation to the nature. The Paramatma is one, supreme, and eternal, while Jivatma is many, individual, and eternal. And in concern to the function, Paramatma witness they consider as a witness, sustainer, and controller, while Jivatma is experiencer, doer, and enjoyer. And in relation to the cause, the Paramatma is considered as uncaused, the Anadi, and the Jivatma is bound by ignorance, desire, and karma. On the basis of present, Paramatma is all pervading within all beings and Jivatma present in each body. On basis of the liberation, Paramatma is ever liberated and Jivatma attain liberation through knowledge of Paramatma. An analogy in relation to the Paramatma, that is the sun, and Jivatma is connected or reflected or analogous with the reflection of sun in water. So, what is the conclusion or take home message of whatever we discussed in this session in relation to the difference between the Paramatma and Jivatma is that there is one supreme consciousness, that is the Paramatma, that pervades all beings. It, each individual soul, Jivatma, is a manifestation or reflection of that same consciousness, appearing distinct due to body, mind, and karma. When ignorance is removed and the true nature is realized, the Jivatma recognizes itself as non-different in essence from Paramatma. This is moksha or liberation. Thank you.